Hi everybody, welcome to the Nurture Bubble, a gentle reflection. My name is Jenny Rankin. Thank you for listening today. I appreciate your support. Today, this week actually, I've been feeling just a bit lacking in energy and motivation. I think we've all had that on occasions, haven't we? And it's really made me think about what has been going on that has added to this space. Maybe there's something going on in the moon or the weather, or maybe it's just something going on in my body and I'm noticing it. The old me would not have noticed it and would have just kept going and done, kept doing what it was I needed to do, or kept pushing through something women do a lot of, don't you reckon? I'm pretty sure any woman that's listening to this recognises that we just have to do what we need to do. That thought around, well, I've got stuff to do, I need to do it. I've got other people relying on me. I've got things that need to happen, and all the juggling balls that you're keeping up in the air. We all can relate to that. But this week I'm really thinking about what that load, or how that feels to be carrying that level of sometimes responsibility, sometimes stress, sometimes just overwhelm, all of the above, or maybe you think of it in a different way. But this week I'm really listening to my body and going, what is my body trying to tell me that I could listen to? We can't always stop and listen. We sometimes just have to do what we need to do. But if we can stop and listen and then do something to put back, so that we're not always giving out, and that we put something back that replenishes our self, tops up our self in some way. And I often talk, I'm just going to grab my water bottle. It's my beautiful glittery water jug. I think of it like this now, that everything that we're giving out is draining our cup, our water tank, or whatever we want to talk about, however we want to think about it. And that's normal. But what's going back in to protect it and help to keep it at a level that functions best? Maybe not perfect. Maybe who is perfect? Not me. Who is able to do this perfectly? Certainly not me. But what I want to really encourage is that when we are hearing our message, what can we put back in to just top up our cup a little bit? Because the more topped up our cup is, the easier, perhaps, I don't know, is that the word? It seems to go smoother, that we can do what we need to do. But when our cup is getting drained, and often this happens in events, doesn't it? Moments, experiences, something that's going on in our lives, our tank gets drained. And that's what I mean by sometimes we have no control over this. Children get sick, something happens in for a family member. I get sick. Someone gets sick. As an example, it's winter right now, and so there's a lot of bugs going on around there, and they really drain our tank. You may be caring for someone, or you may be experiencing illness yourself. And so we tend to rest just enough and then get back and start pushing again. So what I'm talking about today is that awareness of what can I put back in that is going to help me to top up my cup enough so that I can go and do what I need to do. When we can, having that awareness and having that maybe permission to not immediately run back out there, so to speak, but just to actually go, okay, what do I need so that I can do this tomorrow? What can I need? What can I do now that will help me this afternoon? It's that sort of awareness and that sort of thinking and permission giving that helps us to put something back in our tank so that we can go out there and do what we need to do. So that's what I've been thinking about today. So for me, I have just been relaxing, actually allowing myself to get out of the office for the morning and to take a walk, or maybe it's and look in my garden. I went out to have a look at my garden and tried not to see how much work I need to do in my garden with the rain that we've had, but just to enjoy the space. And that helps, for me, that tops up my cup a little. So I hope you find something that you can do that tops up your cup. Okay, we'll talk again next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.